In this video, we talk about the Anglophone crisis that has been ongoing in Cameroon in the last 2 years. Southern Cameroon came into existence after the First World War when France and Britain combined forces and defeated Germany. The United Nations partitioned Cameroon between Britain and France, with France getting 80% of the country and Britain getting 20%. Due to the British policy of divide and rule, Britain split its portion of Cameroon in two parts, British Northern Cameroon and British Southern Cameroon. After Nigeria and French Cameroon got their independence in 1960, British Cameroon was given an option to either join French Cameroon or to join Nigeria. British Northern Cameroon massively voted to join Nigeria, while British Southern Cameroon reluctantly voted to join French Cameroon. Although British Southern Cameroon had loved to be independent, that option was off the table. After British Southern Cameroon joined with French Cameroon, several differences started emerging, and as time went on, those differences developed into what is termed today the Anglophone crisis. Let's take a closer look into the struggles of Southern Cameroonians by looking at 10 remote and immediate causes of the Anglophone crisis in Cameroon. Welcome to Emma's Top 10 and thanks for watching. If this is your first time on this channel, please hit the red subscribe button and equally turn on the notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Number 1. Breach of some clauses and agreements of the Foumban Conference. After Southern Cameroon joined French Cameroon, they met in Foumban in April 1961 to discuss the terms of their union. At the end of the conference, several agreements were reached, including the change of name from Cameroon to the Federal Republic of Cameroon, the placing of 2 stars on the flag, the equality of both languages, English and French, amongst others. Due to the discovery of petrol and other natural resources in Southern Cameroon, Ayuk, who was the president of the Federal Republic of Cameroon, changed the name of the country from the Federal Republic of Cameroon to the United Republic of Cameroon in a bid to show his strong love for the people of Southern Cameroon. 1 star disappeared from the flag. In 1982, when Biya became the president of the United Republic of Cameroon, he changed the name of the country from the United Republic of Cameroon to the Republic of Cameroon in 1984. The breach of some major clauses of the Foumban Conference have developed to what is known today as the Anglophone problem in Cameroon. Number 2. Marginalisation of Southern Cameroonians. Despite the fact that it was agreed in Foumban that both French Cameroonians and Southern Cameroonians were to have the same status, that has never been the case in Cameroon. Southern Cameroonians are considered the minority, hence second-class citizens. That can be seen at every level in the government, be it in the legislative, the judiciary, or the executive. The proportion of Southern Cameroonians in the government is nothing compared to the proportion of French Cameroonians in the same government. French Cameroon is always given preferential treatment and always comes first when it comes to national matters. Due to this continuous marginalization, Anglophones have decided to speak up, hence the Anglophone problem in Cameroon. Number 3. Lack of developmental projects in Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroon, which contributes more than 60% of the GDP of the Republic of Cameroon, is the least developed part of the country. The deplorable state of roads in some major cities such as Bamenda and Kumba has forced Southern Cameroonians show their rage in what is today termed the Anglophone problem. The state of schools, hospitals and other social amenities are greatly inadequate and deplorable, causing a serious cause for concern for Anglophones. Number 4. Forceful French assimilation. Although it was agreed during the Foumban Conference that both English and French would be the official languages in Cameroon with equal status, that is not the case in Cameroon today. Southern Cameroonians are forced to learn and speak English in order to survive in Cameroon. Almost all administrative offices comprises of French Cameroonians, leaving Southern Cameroonians with little or no choice than learning and speaking French as a means of survival. The continuous assimilation of Southern Cameroonians over the years have brought them to speak up and fight for their rights, hence the Anglophone crisis in Cameroon. Number 5. Refusing to listen to the cry of Anglophone lawyers and teachers. Over the years, Anglophone lawyers and teachers have always raised some pertinent issues to the government with regards to their careers, but the government has always given them a deaf ear. In 2015, Anglophone lawyers converged in Bamenda and came out with some problems which was sent to the government, and the government did nothing about it. Some of the problems included the redeployment of civil law lawyers from Southern Cameroon, the creation of a common law bench at the Supreme Court, the creation of an ad hoc commission, and the translation of the Ohada law to English, amongst others. The government gave a deaf ear, and the situation escalated when the lawyers decided to do a peaceful demonstration to show their dissatisfaction with the government, and they were brutalized and molested by the forces of law and order. The Anglophones immediately intervened, and the problem escalated to the current Anglophone problem in Cameroon today. Number 6. Brutalising and molestation of Anglophone lawyers, teachers and students. After several attempts by Anglophone lawyers to get solutions to their problems with no avail, they decided to do a peaceful demonstration in October 2016. The situation escalated when the forces of law and order were sent to brutalize and molest them in an attempt to stop the demonstration. The Anglophone teachers equally suffered the same fate. University students, in a bid to support their lawyers and teachers, were severely beaten and arrested. Number 7. Exploitation of Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroon happens to be blessed with most of the country's natural resources. Oil, forest, fertile soils, and waterfalls are some of the resources the French Cameroonians keep exploiting in massive quantity and exporting to Europe without investing some of the money back to where the resources come from. Southern Cameroonians have endured that for a very long time, and in recent years they are beginning to ask why. And in a bid to shut them up by the government, it has led to a feud known as the Anglophone crisis. Number 8. Bribery and Corruption. Bribery and corruption has always characterized the government of Cameroon, and Southern Cameroonians seems to suffer the effects more. People who don't have rich and influential relatives in government don't get what they deserve, while others get what they don't deserve. This continuous process of bribery and corruption in Cameroon has made Anglophones start asking questions, and in a bid to shut them up, it has caused a spark which is today considered the Anglophone problem in Cameroon. Number 9. Militarization of Southern Cameroon. When Southern Cameroon joined French Cameroon in 1961, they had no army. French Cameroon, in a bid to protect the Southern Cameroonians, sent the military into the territory of Southern Cameroon. Since French Cameroon was the majority, they tried to dominate the Southern Cameroonians by using the colonial language to prove their dominance over them. They would do intense control, rape, set curfews in a bid to intimidate Southern Cameroonians. Over time, Southern Cameroonians have suffered that fate, and the time finally came when the Southern Cameroonians decided to say no, and they were called terrorists. Number 10. Southern Cameroonians are tired of the long reign of Paul Biya and his government. Paul Biya was handpicked by Amadou Ahidjo to become the president of Cameroon in 1982, and for 35 years he has been at the helm of the country. In 1996, he revised the constitution to extend the presidential term of office from 5 years to 7 years, renewable once. He later on revised the constitution and changed it to renewable for life. Due to his longevity in service, it has begun to spark a lot of concern in the Anglophone community, which has sparked the problem known as the Anglophone problem today. There you have it. Those are the top 10 remote and immediate causes of the Anglophone problem in Cameroon. What do you think about the causes? Do you think it's strong enough to push the southern Cameroonians to want to secede? Or do you think proper dialogue can solve this problem? Let me know in the comment section below and let's continue the conversation from there. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button below this video, and equally make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching.